Yeah, look, I thought speaking with the club and in particular Matthew Clark and Phil Harper, just around when the time would be right to step away and let the next generation of girls step in and take control. And I felt like this year was just the right time and a great time for me to take on a role to help those girls grow in that space.
You told everyone at training on Friday night. What was that like and what did you say?
Yeah, I just, honestly just explained my reasoning, thanked them because it's been an incredible 4 years as a leader, and to be able to hold up the flag, hold up the cup twice with Chelsea and win 2 flags with them has just been incredible. So it was actually quite emotional to tell them, but look, I'm really, really excited where this group is heading. I know that whoever those girls that are stepping in the role will do a fantastic job.
What will it mean for you? What sort of a role will you take on the field?
I don't think too much will change on the field. I obviously won't throw up the toying cost, which Chelsea and I didn't win many anyway. So, but look, nothing changes on the field for me, and I'll still be out there vocal and talking. But the role for me now is, like I said, just to help that next generation come through, step up, take control and lead in their own fashion. And that doesn't necessarily have to be how I've done it. It's their own style, their own way of doing it, which is going to be exciting.
Erin.
Soda.
How are you?
Good.
Hey, obviously Chelsea will remain captain, and the co-captaincy has worked really well in the past. Do you think there'll be a younger player who will come and join her alongside that role, or should he stand alone?
I don't know. It'll be decided on Friday when we'll have a vote for the captaincy, the leadership group. I'd be highly surprised if it wasn't Chelsea. She's done a fantastic job, and I'm sure she'll continue to hold that reign. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's going to be co-captaincy, standalone. I'm not sure, but yeah, whoever it is, it'll be great.
Who are the next young leaders?
There is a lot. It's actually going to be a really, really difficult vote. There's at least 5 or 6 of them that could step up and take that role. So, in the last week, just seeing them, up and about, more vocal, leading the way, it's going to be a really, really tough vote.
Does anyone put their hand up there? Is anyone out there polling and trying to...
Polling?
Or put their hand
Yeah.
up, I'm really keen to do this?
Not in particular anyone vocally stood up and said, I want to be captain, but look, you've got players like Ebony and Eloise, Hatchie, even Denny, who's been in the rehab group, who's doing fantastic things. So, like I said, it's going to be a real interesting vote. I'm excited to see who gets voted in. It'll put the club in a really good position.
COVID's running amok in most sports. At some stage, you still don't know whether you're going to play who on the weekend, whether it's St Kilda or GWS. Do you know where that's at, and how hard does that make them prepare for the season?
Yeah, well, what about Wednesday today, and meant to be playing on Sunday? As of now, we don't know who we're playing, when we're playing, but I think that's just the nature of what last year was, and I think that's just kind of the attitude you're going to have to go into this year, is to be a bit fluid, just know that things could change at any point. So while it's not ideal, we're just going to have to be flexible and make sure that whenever that date is given, which hopefully is sooner than later, that we'll just come prepared to go.
The responsibility you've been given, like on Christmas Day, to prepare the platter and so forth for the family. And what was the whole and how did you prepare for it?
And what was on the platter?
Oh, yes. It was a great question, Soda. It was very, very, very hard responsibility on Christmas Day. I was left to make a platter of chocolates and snacks, and it was a high-pressure situation, but I think I got through it, and I think everyone enjoyed it.
How is the team dealing with all of the uncertainty? Is it difficult? Is it changing things out on the track?
Yeah, look, I think they're handling it pretty well. It's not ideal. You want to go into any game knowing, well, by Wednesday when you're playing, knowing when you're going to play or who you're going to play. But, like I said, it's the nature of just the world, isn't it? Just to be fluid and to try not to get too rattled. But, yeah, would like to know sooner rather than later who we're playing.
Will you play?
Yeah, hopefully. Yep. We've got to get through 2 more trainings and then, yeah, have a run around, which would be good.
Are you thinking that this, or going this is like it could be your last season, or you don't even have that in your mindset?
Yeah, no, I have been probably, even last year, potentially feeling like I was always going into my last year and then feeling pretty good and wanting to give it another go. I think last year, coming back from my knee, didn't really feel like I gave it my all and wouldn't have felt satisfied to finish off that way. So if I can string a really good season and feel good, I'll keep playing. But I feel like I'll just know when the time's right. So
Feeling good, are you feeling tired?
not at this moment. My new job is requiring me to get up a little earlier than normal, but I'm feeling really good actually.
How do you think the team will actually go this year? Obviously 2 wins last year was not ideal, but yeah.
Yeah, it's so hard to know where you're at. I mean, we haven't even played a trial match yet to kind of gauge where you're at. But if you're basing it on, time trials, fitness, strength, we're smashing all those areas. So just being an observer a few times, just stepping back and watching training, the standard just keeps going through the roof, which is really exciting. So you never know at this point of the year, so hopefully we get a game and we can kind of see where we're at.